Welcome to another TA Tech Tip. In this Tech Tip, we will demonstrate how to load the TA Instruments Rapid Screening Differential Scanning Calorimeter, program a method, and start an experiment. Check that the instrument is ready to be opened by looking at the indicator lights on the front of the unit. A blue light indicates that the instrument is cool and not actively running an experiment. A red light indicates that an experiment is in progress or the instrument is above 37 degrees Celsius. A flashing red light indicates an error state. Further information about the instrument status can be found in the lower left corner of the RS-DSC Run software. Unlock the latch of the RS-DSC and lift the lid to expose the clamshell where the calorimeters are housed. Remove the knobs on the inner lids and place the inner lid on the black holding tray. Calorimeters are housed in sets of 6 under each inner lid. Each calorimeter has a sample side on the left that will contain a sample chip or a blank glass chip. The reference side on the right contains a peak reference chip that will remain in place for every experiment. Remove used sample chips and blank glass chips from the sample side of the desired calorimeters. Save blank glass chips for future use or dispose of used sample chips. Ensure the calorimeter surface is free of dust and debris before placing fresh sample chips. If necessary, calorimeters can be cleaned with a cotton swab. Take a tray of freshly prepared microfluidic chips and place the samples into the sample side of the desired calorimeters in the same orientation as they were removed from the tray. While 90-degree rotations of the sample chip do not matter, it is critically important to place microfluidic chips with the cover side up. After placement, gently wiggle the sample chips to ensure proper contact with the calorimeter surface. Once the sample chips are placed, place blank glass chips in any unused calorimeters to provide proper alignment of the inner lids. Replace the inner lids across all calorimeters and tighten the knobs. Close and latch the main instrument lid. Open the RS-DSC Run software. We will demonstrate method programming and starting an experiment in Expert User Mode. For guided user mode, press the user mode button and a wizard will walk you through starting an experiment after pressing the play button. Instrument status can be viewed along the bottom panel of the software. This status will tell you the progress of the experiment, cooling state of the system, or the system in idle. The current temperature of the system can be viewed in the upper right corner. To begin an experiment, first add the desired sample information for the corresponding calorimeters in the Sample Information tab. Multiple calorimeters can be selected by clicking the corner, by a column or row, or by pressing Ctrl and clicking multiple locations. Update each experimental calorimeter with sample information, molecular weight, and concentration. These values will be imported into NanoAnalyze to aid with data analysis. If desired, additional information can be added to the sample information in the boxes provided. After adding all desired sample information, toggle to the Experiment Method tab to program the instrument method. First, clear any undesired sample steps from the method table. Next, select the desired experimental parameters. In the Scan Rate drop-down menu, the instrument can be selected to run at either 1 or 2 degrees Celsius per minute. If desired, narrow the temperature range by changing the upper temperature. We recommend collecting 10 degrees of baseline after the final transition. Add a method step to the method table. Multiple steps can be added if desired. Once the instrument method is programmed, the RS-DSC can be started by pressing the play icon. Ensure the correct calorimeters are selected for the experiment. By default, any calorimeter containing sample information will be highlighted here. Select the desired folder for data storage. Data from each calorimeter will be saved as an individual file within this folder. Name the files as desired. Click here to start the experiment. During an experiment, the status is displayed in red at the top of the screen and includes the time remaining in the experiment. In this tech tip, we learned how to load the RS-DSC with freshly prepared microfluidic sample chips, enter sample information, and start a method. Please stay tuned for more helpful tips from TA Instruments, and thank you for your interest.